Let's keep that energy up for the next performer. You guys ready? Yeah. This next performer you can hear on Sirius XM. Give it up for Aryanpur.
Thank you. One more time for Waldo. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Plano Comedy Festival in Richardson. That's what we do, like, right? Horseshoes and hand grenades. Close enough. My name is Aaron. Very happy to be here. I'm married. I don't have a Pokemon collection, so that's Judith. When you're in a relationship long enough, you say silly things like, "Isn't it crazy how we finish each other's sentences?" You're like, well, technically, you finished mine. That's called interrupting. There's a difference. It's not romantic. It's rude. Really starting to piss me off, but been together for a long time, for a while, and I didn't realize how long we've been together. But we started dating back in the 1900s, and before cell phones were everywhere, before all of that stuff. So I don't know what dating looks like. I don't know what dating sounds like. I was accidentally along on a first date, though, and it surprised me. I was in a parking garage. It was an elevator, and a young couple gets on. You could tell it was a first date. Like, not a first date, an early date, because they just look so young and full of life and hope. And I hear her say, "No, I think if I was found dead tonight, nobody would suspect you." And I'm like, what the hell is going on to that side? You can tell it's a date because married people don't joke like that. Married people know, they're sleeping next to suspect number one at all times. I'm a true crime fan. Anybody else a true crime fan? Anybody? Yeah. I thought I was a true crime fan, and then I got selected for jury duty, and then I was like, no, not live. But I had to go into the courthouse with all these people to get selected, and there's a really fine line when you're, between trying to convince a judge all the reasons why you shouldn't be qualified to to serve on a jury, and getting deported. So I was really trying to thread that needle, and I kept going further and further along the process. And they even asked me, "Do you think you'd be biased in this case?" I was like, "In this case, yes." And they were like, "Thank you. Thank you for your honesty." I was like, damn. Then they asked, "Do you think people deserve a second chance?" There were 60 of us left in this room at this point. And this older lady, she gets up, she goes, "Yes, people deserve a second chance, especially only actually if they get rehabilitation through a church." And the attorney was like, "Well, does it have to be through a church? Does it have to be religious in nature?" And she goes, "Yes, the only way through salvation is through our Lord Jesus Christ." And then the rest of us were just like, "Oh, that's so good. Oh, we should have." It's a tip for you guys. She didn't get picked. I got picked. Do you understand? I listen to true crime podcasts, and I don't know what this says about me, but I gotta fall asleep listening to something. And true crime, for whatever reason, puts me right out. I don't know what it is about, and as the investigators comb through the grisly crimes, I'm like, oh yeah, comb through that grisly crime scene. What are you gonna find? What are you gonna find? And the only thing that wakes me up, they go to the ads. They go to the commercial. "Ah, are you happy with your mattress?" "Ah, I was." I don't know if you're about to doze off and try to find that skip button. It is the hardest thing to do. I try to avoid advertising and I'm failing. I play mobile games way more than I care to admit, and the hardest part of any mobile game, I don't care which one you play, is finding that little white moving X to close out of the damn ad and move on with your life, because it gives you a countdown and it lies and then it moves again, and I'm going to watch that fat king drown so bad you don't understand. I'm on my phone way too much. I use Waze all the time. I use Waze to get here. I've been here so many times, but I like it because it's like having an assistant, Left turn coming. I'm like, oh, thank you, Catherine, It tells you if there's a pothole coming or if there's a blocked lane. It tells you if there's police hidden, And you can add to it, right? And there would be a time I'd be driving home and it'd be 1 a.m. I feel so bad. Somebody's stranded. And I'm like, I should do something. I could help. But I never did. But now with Waze, I can just go, oh, hazard. Car on shoulder. And then the next day I get a notification, you helped 147. I'm asking you, what's better, helping one guy or 147 other drivers? I guess that's the answer. Never mind. This holiday season, you can hear my voice in every JCPenney store. because I'm doing the overhead announcements, and I'm going to sound so bored. I'm going to be doing the Black Friday announcement. That my voice. I'm so excited. My voice also gets me in trouble. People think I'm flirting. I was at the Starbucks drive-thru. The lady at the speaker had the sexiest voice I had heard. You know, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you today? I was like, oh, damn. I don't know, what can you get started with? People, you know, all right, I'll tell you what I want. I want a skinny vanilla latte, tall, because I want to be naughty, but just a little bit. And she said, I'll see you at the window. I'm like, yeah, you will. I wish I could paint the portrait you fine folks, the looks of sudden and mutual disappointment on both of our... Anyway, that's my time. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show. My name is Aryanpur. Everybody's going to be